Hi guys, happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, November, oh I should know it, 4th. I work all week, I should know the dates. Alright, so I'm going on live an hour early, I'm sorry, a half hour early because I thought I would beat out my neighbor's lawn service. Now the lawn service across the street is going. So you know what, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Gonna just check over here for a second to make sure that it's showing up. How has your week been? Mine has been fun. First off, I worried my mom. I have a monthly infusion that I do for the bone cancer that's associated with the breast cancer. And I told my mom, yeah, I had some problems at the transfusion, and she got all, oh, transfusion. I'm like, no, infusion. Sorry, Mom, said the wrong word. So anyway, so that was kind of fun, only because, oh, let me see something really quick here. Yeah, it shows that I'm on up here. Let me double check over here. Sorry. I thought at first, oh, there it is. I thought it wasn't going to be on there. All right, sorry. Takes me a while, and then I forget that I have to mute this over here. I'm getting used to it, guys. Getting used to it. Anyway, so I thought that I would beat my neighbors. Oh, anyway, I already said that. I'm getting chemo brain, just call it chemo brain. Anyway, so I had an infusion, not a transfusion, and my mom feels much better now. But you'll see as I'm stamping, you'll see part of the fun I had this week. Went in, and of course they do your vitals. Now, if you have a doctor's appointment, they do the blood draw before your appointment. So while you're at your appointment, the lab will work on it, and then by the time you're done with the appointment and ready for the infusion, you can go straight through. But on infusion only days, the actual place where you get the infusion does your labs. So I walk in, and I know they're short-staffed. I can see it right away. I didn't know that the day after Halloween was a big deal, but apparently it is. So I walked in, and the lady did my, weight, blood pressure, oxygen, all that. And she goes, huh, your labs aren't in yet. And I'm like, I haven't had my blood draw. I am not seeing the physician today, so usually you guys take care of that. And she goes, oh, okay, I'll try. Because I usually have the same lady who draws my blood when I'm at the actual infusion part. And she wasn't there. So that should have been my first clue when the lady said, oh, I'll try. Bless her heart. She got the blood finally, but she blew out one vein, and she had the needle in there and was moving it around. It was very painful. I could tolerate a lot of pain. It was painful. And then she switched to my other hand. So just letting you know, when you see the bruising on my hands, no, it's not because, my husband grabbed my hand because, he's so passionately in love with me. It's from the infusion. All right, let's get down. Enough talking. I know. People are like, yeah, you got to get to know the customers, blah, blah, blah. I don't like it when people talk too long. And because of the way my phone situation is, because it has to be charged, I'm not going to have my little screen in the corner because you'll see my phone hanging down, and I just think that's a little bit off-putting. So let's go ahead and go down to the stamping surface, and we'll do these two colors for today. All right, let me make sure all my microphones still look like they're working. I'm not getting an echo. Okay, all right, we're good to go. All right, so we're going to use Melon Mambo and Blueberry Bushel. Now, I had to turn around my stamp pads because I'm like, how many stamp pads have I already done or haven't done? So, had to go ahead, and you know what, I'm going to flip these two around just because that's throwing me off a little bit over there. All right, so I had got it a little bit. This is my favorite. I had to order more. Winter Meadow. I love this DSP. And you can see blueberry bushels on there, but not Melon Mambo. But I'd already used Moody Mauve, and so I thought, and I'd already used a lot of colors. Let me show you. Here's my little, this is my little binder. Oh, am I going to have to, let me see. I might have to go out for just a little, zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So this is my binder of everything I do on YouTube. So here's my Watch It Wednesday, Finish It Fridays. You know, that I have my little thumbnail on there. Here's my stamp examples, which I do on Saturdays and Sundays. I introduce it on Saturday, and then we do one card together, and then I'm sorry, I introduce it on Saturday. I show you the stamp set and the dies, and then on Sunday we put one card together, but I have a couple examples. So that's that one. And then I have my Color Me Happy. So I'm Color Me Crazy. I say Color Me Happy because it makes me happy, but the title on YouTube is really Color Me Crazy. So it has all of my different, the 2 cards I've done and the different color combinations. So I was going through here and I'm like, I've used a lot of the colors from that DSP. What do I do? So I went over to my stamp pads and I started turning them over, turning them backwards, which on some of the new ones you're getting the double labels, like here. See how you have the double label? So you can have it on both ends. So it kind of threw me off. Anyway, this is what I came up with. Long story short, this is what I came up with. And you know what? I haven't even pulled my cardstock. My dog is right behind my chair. Oh my gosh, Finn, you are in the way. So let me go ahead, and here is a layer. Here is a base. Oh my goodness. Here is a base. Here is a layer. Oh, I don't have, let me see, over here, let me grab really quick my 4x12s. So there's that one. There's that one. Sorry guys, should have been more prepared, I know. All right, so there's those 12x12s. And let me grab out a white base, a white layer, very vanilla base, and very vanilla layer. Gee. Yeah. Guess I should have thought about all of this before. I decided to go a half hour earlier than I usually do. Should have been a little more prepared, I guess. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to be using the Joy of Noel stamp set. Let me, do we need to zoom in just a little bit more? You're seeing my mouse. There we go. All right. So Joy of Noel, because we can use this to color in. I'm going to stamp with it, and show you how to color in with these. But then I'm going to show you a fun technique using baby wipes and retired card, old, used up gift card. This is a Sephora thing that my daughter signed me for that I never really kept going. I'm going to show you an ink technique with that. So I have the Melon Mambo. I don't know if I have Blueberry Bushel. Oh, this might not work. Let me see. Let me see. Night of Navy. I may not have Blueberry Bushel, so we'll make do. Let me look over here really quick. Night of Navy. No Blueberry Bushel re-inker. We're still going to do it though, guys. We're still going to do it. Wow, I have a lot of Night of Navy reinkers. What the heck's the deal with that? All right. We'll see if we can do it with the markers. We'll see. But anyway, it's something that Sharon Armstrong showed, and I really want to do it. So, yeah, we'll deal with it. All right, so let's go ahead and take our white layer, and I might end up cutting it down more, just so you know. I'm using this instead of my piercing mat because this is a photopolymer stamp set, die set. But I'm going to use this just so we have a little bit of, sorry, that's right by the microphone, a little bit of give for when we're stamping this. So what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to stamp the saying and the focal point in the blueberry bushel. Let's see. Got to get used to, let's see, I'm going to try to line this up and look on it on the screen. Yeah, that doesn't work. I'm going to get my head in there a little bit. All right. Ooh, that's a very juicy pad. Let me try that again on the other side. It'll probably come through. You know what? I'll end up trimming it down. How about that? Very light touch. Very light touch. And now let's try it again with a very light touch. Better. Very dense color. Very dense color. So let's go ahead. Let me just lightly, but I want to make sure I get all the little bits and pieces, because when I did my Saturday video, part of this did not show up very good. All right, now I'm going to cut that off a little. I'm going to do this right here. Yes, I know, it's very dark. And then I'm going to go ahead, probably should have thought this one out a little bit better than I did. I was just so excited about the Sharon Armstrong technique that, guess what? Didn't really think through. All right. Knowing I'm going to cut part of this off anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this off. See, look, there's a little bit of an indent down there. This is a new stamp set, so, oh, it's doing it again. Look at that. Let me put on a bigger block, see if that still happens. We're going to have so much that we can't cut off anymore. So then let me go ahead and get an envelope out of here. There we go. So there's one. Oops. And then we're going to go right along the line there. Ah, all right, you know what? Don't see it. Threw it away. It's over there. I am going to get my piercing mat. And I'm going to stamp it off once. You know, people are like, do you plan these things ahead of time? No, I don't. Can you tell? So let's go ahead there. I like that lighter. We're going to make this full strength here. We're going to go right across the bottom. Oh my gosh. Can I not catch a break? This is the way this week has been for me. Alright, let me do this first. Alright, so that looks good. Now let's go ahead and do this. Get it there, stamp it off once, and then I'm just going to kind of come over. Yeah, let's just go like that. All right, we're going with it. That's the way it's going to be. All right. I'm beginning to feel like this isn't going to turn out very good when I go to do the Sharon stuff. All right. Going to use the light mango. Now there are little dots you can put in there, but I'm going to just use my blend. Use my blend. Color in all of those with the Mambo. Just going to go with the light. I'm just going to go a little bit along those veins. Now you could color in with this if you wanted to. That would be all good and fine. I am going to go over here and grab, where is it? There it is. If you guys don't have these, you need it. Your Stamping Blends Color Lifter. Oops. Put a little bit of liquid in that one. Did you see that? And I'm just going to go over those. Now it's going to look like it goes darker to begin with, but as the alcohol evaporates, you're going to see it get lighter. And then what I like doing with this is I also like going over my leaves area where I just did that little bit on the veins. So it's just going to bleed out just a little bit. And it's going to give you a little bit of that tone on tone look. All right, did I get all of those? Can you hear my dog snoring? Hilarious. All right, let's go over that again. Get some of those. All right, just so it looks a little more antique-y looking, let me grab out my cutter. And let's see, I'm gonna make this 3.5. So this is gonna be 3.5 by 4. We're going to do a layer. So we're going to make this 4 1/8 by 3 5/8. So give you just a little bit of a layer there. Let me think about, do we have any? Oh, those might be pretty. Those might be pretty on there. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's do these. The iridescent adhesive backed discs. Because look, that looks kind of along the same lines. I'm sure I have something that matches up a little bit better in the annual catalog embellishments. Oh yeah, look. What are those? Tinsel 4-pack. I'm going to use that. That's a little bit closer. It's a little bit closer. Just going through these really quick. That's peacock. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use those. How about that? Oh, what a mess I have over here. All right. sorry, over by the that one thing. Yes, microphone. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's put a couple on there. Going in my little triangle formation. Then we're going to take these lighter ones and put them like that. All right. Put that over there. Where's my multi-purpose glue? All right, this one's within range. Feels like I need to fill it up a little bit more. And this is just your multi-purpose, your green glue in a precision tip bottle. All right, do I want to put that straight on? I think I want to put another layer underneath there. Yeah, I think I want to put my normal layer under there, which I have to grab another one because, you know, we cut it up. My dog is so crazy. Right, I can barely move my chair. Go ahead, go like that. Go like that. I do feel like it needs something though along here, so maybe I will take that. Do I dare try that again? Do I dare try that silly little... Oh, where did I even throw it? It was on here. Where did I throw it? Oh my goodness. I got so angry at it. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. Let's see. Let's go like this because there's a lot off there now. Just put a little bit of a background look. So it just breaks up that vanilla just a little bit. And see, I have a little bit on that side too. Don't want to do it. Is it too dark? No. Let's just do a little bit more there. There we go. That looks better. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and put it on there. And we'll call it a day on that one. Oh my goodness. Gotta love it. Okay. Now, since I have the Melon Mambo reinker, but I don't have the Blueberry Bushel reinker, we are going to try this with Stampin' Right markers and see if it works. And if not, we'll just do it with the Mambo itself. So what Sharon Armstrong showed, you gotta watch her. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see her $1 million stamp set, her $1 million sales stamp set. Now, disclaimer, not everyone makes $1 million. That's less than 1/10% of the demonstrators, blah, blah, blah. All right, but I can't wait because I love Sharon Armstrong. I love her videos. And when she showed this on Thursday, I knew I had to try it. All right, so what she did, I said, I'm going to try it with markers, but I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, I don't think it will because it's not going to soak up. But let's see. So what she did was she actually used re-inkers. But you know what? I got enough on there. Let's see if it works. Let me try it first on this little piece here that I kind of messed up. It does work. Look how pretty. All right, so she used re-inkers, so she got much more vibrant looks. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make little hash marks. Oh, I moved it. That's just it. Don't move it, people. So we're just making some little hash marks. Oh my gosh, Sharon, thank you so much. You are such an inspiration. Look at that. What a cool background. I think I want to leave it just like that. Oh my gosh, look how much fun that is. Like I said, if you wanted to, Finn, you're in the way. Sorry, I know my camera's focusing on my hand. Sorry. He is literally almost hugging my wheel of my chair. All right, look at that. So now you can see it's getting pretty worn. So what Sharon Armstrong did was she put a dot. She put a big dot. I'm just putting a little dot. And then if you had the actual blueberry, then you go in here. So this is soaking it up. See how it soaks that all up? And now you're going to have more of a vibrant look. Look at that. So here's my Melon Mambo. Look at that. So much fun. So much fun. So what we could do, look at this. Let's try a little bit of a plaid look. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I'm going to touch my alcohol marker to that. And now I'm going to see if it makes like a plaid look. All right, it dries pretty fast. It is an alcohol-based marker, but you do get a little bit of that blue look on there. And probably if I had a rubber band on here like she did, you would see more of it. So now you're getting some of that blue through there. All right, so the moral of the story is make sure you have the re-inkers before you go live. All right, that's still a cool background. All right, so let's take this. Let's put, I want to show more of that. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take this down an inch on both sides. So I'll let you know what it is in a second. Oops, that would be a score. So that would make this 3 by 4 1/4. Let's take this. So that's 3 by 4 1/4, right? So let's do 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right, this is just screaming to me that I need to get that ink off. So let's do that. This is how I create people. All right, because we know that we're going to have a very strong blueberry bushel. We know that it's a strong, strong color. So let's go ahead and take this Noel. We're going to tap lightly on here. Sorry, I need to see something really quick. All right. Going to go really lightly on here because we know it's a strong color. I'm going to stamp it off once, and I'm going to go right over that. Might be a little crooked. Oh, look how that turned out to be. So that's second generation. Look at that. I almost kind of like that. So that's your second generation of, oh, let me show you just in case you're wondering. Second generation just means that you've stamped it twice. I had ink on my hand. Who would have guessed? So let's show you. So here's the Noel. We do it once, and then we do it twice. That's second generation. All right, you know what? Let me, because I have ink all over my hands. Now I pulled out about 20 baby wipes. Sorry if that's loud. But I want to get some of this ink off. So I don't get it on my finished project. All right. And I even think I want to go a little bit of just a very thin frame. So you can measure it if you want. I really got to get this new piece of sticky tape. All right. So there, we're going to go ahead and put it so it's really, really thin. You know me, I don't measure anything really well. So I'm just going to take my cutter, and to get a really, really thin line, I know I want to line it up on this part of the white edge. So you see how I'm just barely inside. Oops. There we go. You can see it a little bit better when it's like this. And I don't know what I want to put in there. So let's try cleaning this off. Where did I? Oh my goodness. It's a good thing you can't see my side table. All right, so I'm going to use the good old, let me reach across here, Scotch tape trick. Ugh. Why is it not? So I'm going to cover up that bright, which is right there. And I am going to go ahead and use the Melon Mambo. Now I just re-inked this, so hopefully it's okay. So I'm going to go like this. Take off that Scotch tape, throw it away. So that should just do your making spirits. Clean it off. Thin. Oh my goodness. Sorry, people. And yeah, go in the other room, Finn. You're fine. My husband is out in his roadster. He figures this will be the last day. He probably can get use out of it. You know, I'm gonna stamp that first just to make sure that Making Spirits. Yep. All right. I just wanted to make sure that Making Spirits was completely cleaned. Now I'm just going along with my marker. Oops, I forgot. I have to be in frame, don't I? That B's really not taking the marker well. All right, we'll see how. Oops, a little bit on that T. All right, it's good enough. If you want to, you could flick some color on there with your marker. That way your white's not so white. Let me go ahead, bring it up so you can see that. And you know, if you wanted to, oh, that's right, we have the new bullet tip. I may or may not make it better. Go there. Go there. And finally, oh my gosh, I do that way too much. Lucky I don't get glue on that side, because you know I could. Now we're just going to center that like that. Ooh, why did that turn green? Did you see that? It turned green. All right, anyway, let me go ahead and get a lot of this off to the side here so we can just focus on the two cards we did create. Throw that over to the side. All right, is it somewhat clean? All right, so there's what we did today using Melon Mambo and Blueberry Bushel. Thanks guys for joining me. Give me a thumbs up. I should always say that at the very beginning, shouldn't I? Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends. But most of all, have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Bye for now.